My sisters and my brothers all, I want to issue an invitation. It comes from the very bottom of my heart, and you know, it comes from my head as well. It's an invitation for you to join us at the 6th Chief Diversity Officers Forum. It'll be held in Atlanta, Georgia, April the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th. Why does the invitation come from my heart? Because I am totally convinced that if we do not find a way to touch the hearts, the conscience of all of our folk around these issues of diversity and inclusion, we're not doing the work that needs to be done. But it also comes from my head, because I'm a very practical person who I think has some understanding of just how tough this work is. It can't just be about how each of us transforms our individual lives around issues of difference. We've got to figure out how we make systemic changes, how we indeed bring to a table all of the voices. And if the table isn't big enough, then at the CDO Forum, we talk about how we can build a bigger table. We've had 5 very, very tough, engaging, difficult sets of conversations where chief diversity officers, human resource professionals, folk who work in the academic world, in the not-for-profit world, in religious contexts, come together to really break silences. And this year we're making a particular focus on having courageous conversations. Under the leadership of our co-chairs, Sister Pat Harris, Chief Diversity Officer at McDonald's, and Steve Buccarati, Chief Diversity Officer at Coca-Cola, we're being urged to just break the silences, to talk candidly, to figure out how we indeed get this country and this world of ours in a far better place. I'll sure be there. I hope you will too.
There are a variety of diversity conferences to choose from. Why should professionals choose to attend the CDO Forum April 28th, 29th, and 30th in Atlanta?
It's not characteristic of me to brag, to be arrogant, or even to make definitive statements that have no room for discussion. But I'm going to say this. The JBC Institute's Chief Diversity Officer Forum that meets annually is simply the best that there is. Now, I at least have an excuse to say this, and that excuse is that we hear this from chief diversity officers, from human resource professionals, from folk who are not even dead in the center of this kind of work. And we hear over and over again, if you're only going to one diversity conference a year, you should make it the Chief Diversity Officers Conference, which we call a forum of the JBC Institute.